Dali Lama? Good morning, everybody. Dali Lama? What can it be? 101, 202, 303. We go 101, 202, 303. Barn door. Arrow on top. Arrow is a flesh. Okay? The flesh, on top of this flesh, is now a rooster. Flesh represents man. Okay, I'm understanding in French. Because flesh, as an arrow, also says the flesh of our skin. They put the turkey, the chicken, or the rooster on top, representing whichever in the winds created from this and that and the whole other thing, the Dalai Lama. Because when we go into the pool and we start with 101, the first ball after the 8 ball is the 9 ball. The ball before is the brown ball, and the yellow and the brownish red, okay, ball or burgundy is what the Dalai Lama wears. In order to get this brown, you need yellow-red. Below it, 202, away from black, you need blue to 1 yellow. 2 blue to 1 yellow to create green. Down one more. Below green is the 13 ball, 15, 14, pi, 3.15, right? Because it took the 3 and the 1 on the other side, okay? The 3 and the 1 on the other side altered current to come inside to begin with. 1 and 3 comes in, creates brown on the other side of 8. Then the blue ball comes in, fixes up with the yellow ball. The blue ball is the 10 ball, right? 2 away from 1. 2 and 1 come together to create green. Then we have over here the orange ball where red comes back and connects now with the yellow ball. We have the 3rd ball. We have 1 and 3 connecting 3. 1, 3, 3. 3, 1, 3. Then after that, we get the blue ball back again, which is the 10 ball, carrying the 0 ball, the center energy, with the red ball to create the purple. 12. 3, 4, 5, 6. How do we do? No. 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. But as the low ball, okay, 12 is 3, 4, 5, 6. So now the brown ball, instead of being 7, it's now 6, if we're counting up from the small side. Okay, do you understand me? Counting up from the big side, this is 7. Counting up from the small side, right, the other side of red, blue, and yellow, the other side of red, blue, and yellow, which starts 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. How come I get 5 now? Where did I just get 5? Oh, yes, I didn't include the blue. I only included the blue here. I didn't go to the 10 ball to include the blue, but here, automatically, without even proposing anything, I create blue. Blue doesn't even exist until the 8th area. After we get purple, okay, as we get purple, number 4, and then we go back and we add red, blue, and yellow. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The last 3 that get it in are actually... The blue doesn't even exist over here. Doesn't even exist. Blue and white create your baby blue. Do you follow what I'm saying? This ball brown mixed with the 1 and the 3. Again, it's mixed over here. 2, how do you make orange? Yellow and red. How do you make brown? More yellow and red. More yellow than red and red. Okay, now I'm going to also say I got this whole video wrong, and this one ends up to be blue and yellow, and then yellow and blue, and then blue and yellow makes green, so that's not possible, right? You see, now yellow and red makes the orange, now blue and red makes the purple. So now again, we have 1, 3, 7. I'm going to bring this down and show you all the numbers. This creates 1, 3, 7, right? A, C, G. Let's just call that this cage. Creation of age. Then we have blue and green. We have 2, 10, and we have 2, 10. Oh, excuse me. I have to go 1, 3, 7, 9, 11, and 15. 26, 34, DC, and 11 equals to 45, the fox. Now we have blue. Okay, comes together over here. 2 and 10. 2, 10, right? Creates that Mayan number over here. 432 vibration. Never count that 0. You're talking the cube that runs inside a 0. Here it becomes 9, and 1 is 10. So we're just going to add that up over here, and the yellow is 10. Red is 14, equals to your 24. This is your X and X, and because the 0 is involved, you're now going to go to 18, what it creates, resident angel, 1 and 8, and the 30 creation will create 36. 36 is a rotation. Becomes 36. 6 and 6 is how much? 12. 1 and 2 is 3. 3 and 3 is 6. It'll always be 6, 3, 3, 6, 3, 6, 6, 3, and it'll always equal 90, 90, 99 all around, right? So now we're going to go to yellow. Okay, let's just take these numbers. I'm sorry. We had a total of 24 here, and we had a total of, how much was over here, the number? 34 and 11, 45. And the number for the brown, okay, that was the 7 ball, 7 and 15. 7 and 15 is 22, 10, 14, and 22. So this actual number, 7 times 2, 5 times 2, 7 and 5, G and E, okay, creates the energy on one side, and 202. So I'm not really sure what this means. 14, okay, is the DNA of the IT system, and it's also the surrounding of these dice. The opposite will always be one of two numbers. It'll either be 5, 4 and 3, 5, or it'll be 7, 1 and 6, 7. The reason I say that is because this is an empty space. See this space over here? The rest is empty. It's 1 and 8 on the outside. You have twin ghosts. There's nothing here and there's nothing there, but while it spins, the space is filled in. Remember, there's 6 here, but the reflection or the glass, if we saw this in a glass window, right through, if this was all glass, we'd see all 7. On all other sides, 2 and 5, well, the corners duplicate, so we just wouldn't see that, right? Unless you held that on an angle. So you'll have always 14, right? On one side is 5, all around, 6 and 5, and 1 is 12, and 2, and 4, and 9, 10, 11, 12, and 2, and 2, 3, 8, and then 6. So 6, 4, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And when you count the 6 side, always count the 6 and 1 as a 7, okay? So we're going to go 7, okay? We're just going to do 3 of them. 7, and this is a 5, 12, 7, 5. 1 and 6 both get 7s, the rest get 5, 57, 75. So when we count this as 7, we go 7, 12, 7 is 19, and 5, 24. 24. Now, don't forget, that's a total of 24. So there's always going to be a number missing, okay? That's the trick. Now, we do it this way. We're just going to talk opposite sides, right? The maximum we get on opposite sides is 5, 10, 15, 20. This is 20. This is 24. 2024. Here's your average, 2024. That's not what I look at it. That's your, I don't know what that is. That's life. 202 away would tell me I'm on the blue ball, and it would tell me I am on the green ball. Okay, blue and green comes together over here. So now when I do blue and green, okay, and yellow, yellow again gives me 10, blue gives me 12, 12, and 10. So yellow and blue comes together as yellow gets 10, blue gets 12, and green gets the 6 and the 14 ball equaling to 20 and 22. Now I matched my 22. This 22 is O and G. It says go. Go the IT system. Birth in the Venus world, the 9 birth in the Venus world of the 10 star. Here's your numbers here. 22, 32, 33, 30, excuse me. This and this comes together, and these two are added together, 420. So your 420 is added together when you create the green world and the yellow world. So when the wheat goes from green to yellow, you get the 420 star. This is where we come in over here in green. We come in here in orange. We create orange by the 1 and the 9 and the 3 and the 11 as we did before, 14. And this, see, this is an increase. See, it's the same ones, red and yellow, to create the same thing. We're going to get the same number. The IT system, the foxhole, the sun of DC. 3 and 11. This is your creation, 1 and 2, and 5 and 6. That is your Yosef. Joseph, Yosef, Yo come 11, right? C&E, Electric Company of Man. Now I want to continue this video. Just want to show you something brief. 7 times 2. Remember where the 2 comes in? It's an arrow over here. See the arrow on this side that comes through here? See the lock on the 2? There's a lock on the 2. It starts on lock. Rotation and lock. Okay? Rotation 6, lock 2, 5. So we're locking the 5 position. Or the pinky, or whatever the 5 shows up. Levette, if you're still in here, wherever this 5 shows up, 2 and 5 become locked positions. Turning in Mars. Where's Mars? Turning in Mars, 4 and 3, lock position. 7 times 2, 14. 7 plus 2 is 9. 7, 14, 14, and 72 is 86. 6 times 8 is 48. 6 times 8 is 48. The difference is 24. 24, 10, 24, 10, 24. Fits right over here, the separation of Grover Cleveland. How I create this and how I minus this. I minus 24 from this. So instead of having this number now, I'll now have 7 times 2 is 14. So I'm now going to have 14. Okay, to refit this. and I'm going to have 48. The IT system in Pluto, I'm going to have 12 and 14. 1/4 and 1/2. Very easy. I'm going to have 14, 21 if you want. The cube, missing the 7th gate to complete the rest. We're going to work on times 1041, 641 minutes. So to compare that, okay, I would change that because it's a 0. And I automatically would put up to 6 hours, or another 360 minutes. We'll make 1,001. Special number. At 1221, 2112, if you want to look at it, 1221, 700, 147 minutes. We are directly inside spirit. When we are open up, we are like this in minutes. 720 minutes, 360 minutes, 180 minutes, 180 minutes. Right? 360 minutes. It's only half. On the top, 180. All we have to do is, we don't need to go to the bottom and under. We only need half and half. Here, we need the whole thing from both sides. 360, 360, 720. Then we only need 360 to go back, right? So this is the actual design. This is because it goes into each other. This is because it goes over each other. 2112, okay? 2112 is how many hours? You have 15, 2112 is 9 o'clock at night, but 2112 minutes, okay? Hold on a second. 2112 at night, okay, would be 720, okay, would be 12 hours, and then 9 times 6 is 540 hours, okay? So this at 6 this would be 12 hours, and now to get 9 o'clock at night, you need another 7 hours. 7 times 9 is 630 hours, so 630 minutes. Sorry, I sound off. And now I need 12 minutes. So I need 6, 7, 13. I need 2, 5, 6, and I need 2. In Venus, touchdown in Venus, but this will give me 6 and 6, 12. 12 and 2 is 14. This will give me 5. 2 or 5. It doesn't matter. 2 or 5. And one of the reasons for 2 or 5, 2 and 5 is 1/4 Earth. It's also part-time, and I want to see if I have it here. Yes. What 2 and 5 do. Inside this number 5281, okay, which also 5781 is the end of time, 500 years later. Because of the difference of this, take away 2105. This is when this number started. 2000, okay, and 5 is when this number started. So it's 2000, excuse me, yeah, 2005. The number started right here, 2005 to this. So we have to understand that 1 plus 1 is 2, but half of 1 is 5. 8 and 8 is 1 and 6 is 7. Half of 8 is 4, 7 and 4. 2 and 2 is 4, half of it is 1, the DNA of the IT system. 5 and 5 is 1, is 10. 7 and 7 is 5. That's how we end up with these numbers. And at the end, we would end up with 5, 5, 2, 7. This would be created by 72, which equals to 23, and this one will be equal to 35. 58, creation of the matrix of electric company, of the star. 40, of the altered current. This would end up to be 46. 13, it would be 33 of Christ, and 59, the center of birth. Inside, electric company created by 2 and 1, equaling to the power of 3 to the power of 2. The cube, here is your 9, 2 times 1, and 2 plus 1. Equals to that 9. Now 2 becomes 4, becomes 8. This is your Pluto. 3 becomes 9, becomes 27. Now 9, okay, becomes 81, becomes 243. Inside the vibration of creation is the heavens. Raphael, 7286, in a constellation of Pegasus. 243 is all 81s. That's your Venus. That's inside. 4, your IT system, Venus creation. 7 times 2, 7 plus 2. Win, big, red, dog. Here's your eye. Here's the dog. Thank you for watching.